This is the plaintiff, Giselle Varela. She says she bought 4 new tires from the defendant, and after only 5 days of driving, 2 of them popped. When the things blew, she lost control of the car and swerved left and then right. Luckily, she regained control and didn't crash. The stubborn defendant refused to take responsibility. She doesn't place any trust in the other 2 tires he sold her and is suing for the return of the $414.08 she spent at his shop. This is the defendant, Greg Schwartz. He says something happened to the tires because of something the plaintiff did to compromise them. She either hit a pothole or a curb or ran something over. New tires don't just pop because of osmosis, you know. Bottom line, he feels badly, but he can't just go around giving people money because they're looking to blame his place for something that goes wrong. He's accused of blowing it.
We good? Okay. All right. Ms. Varela, you are suing Tri-State Tire Incorporated, represented here by Greg Schwartz?
Yes.
All right.
Yes,
You are are you the owner?
No, I'm not, but I'm the president.
Okay. And you have authority from the owner to represent here today for $414.08 for 4 tires that you bought from them that you feel are damaged goods because 2 of them blew. Tell me what happened.
I was driving to school, and I go to school in a very rural area. So there is no meridian in the streets as I was driving.
No median?
No, there is none. Sorry.
Meridian.
There's no median. On the street, as I was driving, one of my tires blew up and I lost control of the car. And then the other tire just went off. It was the passenger side front tire and the driver's back tires that blew up on me. So I called my husband.
Wait, the passenger front
and the driver's
back. Do you have pictures?
Yes.
Okay.
This is the back, and this is the front.
And they blew up at the same time?
Yes.
And did you hit something?
When I lost control of the car, I went straight into the woods.
No, did you hit something that caused them to blow up?
No. I was on a road. There was no potholes or anything like that on the road.
Okay. But they blew up at the same time, 2 of them?
Yes.
Coincidentally? Just at the same time, but you didn't hit anything?
No.
That sounds improbable, I gotta say. She bought tires at your place when?
January 19th.
Okay.
Jen, it showed on the paperwork that I had gotten from the District of Suffolk. It said January 14th and 19th. A couple of times.
What does your paperwork say?
I was unable to find it, but I'm just going by what was presented.
Okay. Do you happen to remember her or not really?
I know her as a customer.
Okay.
And,
She's been there before?
Yeah, she has. And I did go, I think her father was there about 3 weeks ago, give or take. And I went to see what the problem was. I went to if I'm not mistaken, the 2 tires were laid out on the ground by the car, and I had looked at it, and there was a hole about a little less than a quarter of the size of a quarter on the sidewall of the tire, and that didn't just appear that way. Something hit it. And
did anybody take a picture of the hole?
No.
Okay, defective tire, or did you do something stupid?
I believe that she probably hit a pothole or something. It couldn't have been a defective tire.
What do you think?
It's got to be something stupid.
Anybody think it's a defect in the tire?
I think it could be a defect in the tire. If 2 separate tires on separate sides popped.
I'm guessing you're so wrong. Going inside the courtroom.
I did not have, I didn't see the hole. I saw a crack around the rim area.
Do you have a picture of that?
No. I only have those pictures.
Do you have a statement by a tire expert who looked at them who says this happened as a result of it? Were these brand new tires or used?
Brand new tires.
And according to you, they had a rip in the seam that doesn't even touch the ground, but I have to trust you on that, as opposed to you showing me that evidence by taking a picture. You don't bring the tires to an expert so that an expert can give you something to come into court and say these were defective. So how are you going to win this case?
I was in school, like I said. I was on my way to school.
What, you're just going to repeat yourself? That's how you're going to win the case?
No. I didn't take the tires off the car. My father was the one that came over to meet me.
Where are the tires now?
The tire is in home.
Okay.
Because I got to buy two new used tire because she had to move the car.
Why don't you just bring me a picture of the tire, or bring me a statement from an expert that says that it was due to a defect, that you could tell by the way it ripped, it was due to a defect, because otherwise it really looks, honey, like you ran over something, okay? Here's what it looks like to me. It looks like, what was the front was the front passenger and the back was the back driver. So it looks like you hit something with the front and then you corrected and hit something with the back. That's how it's starting to look. It looks like what it all looks to probably everybody within the sound of a voice. I see a bunch of heads in the courtroom shake, because we've all been there. Like I was just there like 2 months ago, okay? So if you want to be able to prove that it's a defective tire, it becomes extremely difficult to do that when two of them blow up at the same time in total and complete synchronicity. How can that happen? And what are the odds that such a thing will happen? If one of them had blown up, you'd almost have a little bit of a better case. Oh, well, why did that happen? I didn't hit anything. You'd still have the problems you're having, but two of them blowing up at the exact same time, and no expert letter, no expert testimony, no picture, and he says, I looked at it, I am an expert, and I'm telling you that this was road hazard, and, you're out of gas. You think you have to say something? I just told the plaintiff she's out of gas. No, I want to know. I want to know what he could possibly say right now. Go ahead, I'm listening.
I had my manager look at it as well, a second opinion.
Okay. All right. Because if I'm ruling for you and you want to say something, it probably can only hurt and not help, since I was about to pound a gavel. Okay?
One last thing.
Oh, one last thing. Okay, I'm about to rule for you, but what do you want to say that might talk me out of it?
My wife says keep up the rough justice.
Oh, there we go. Honey, I can't. You can't prove your case. You have the burden when you, as a plaintiff in court, of proving your case. Okay. When two tires blow up at the same time, you bring me no evidence by way of pictures, and you bring me no expert testimony to say it was a defect in the tire, then it looks like what it is 99% of the time, which is someone hit a road hazard. Okay? Verdict for the defendant.
So the defendant wins this verdict, and the plaintiff comes out with the popped tires and nothing else. How did you expect to win the case?
I didn't have the tires for me to actually go and take them to an expert. It was an emergency. I needed 2 tires to be replaced, so we just went and bought 2 used ones. Nobody thinks about going to an expert when the other person is trying to say we're not even replacing. All we wanted was the tires to be replaced. That's all.
Mm-hmm. You still think it's his fault? You don't think maybe you hit something in the road?
I didn't hit anything.
Maybe something?
I did not hit anything. I lost control of the car while I was driving on the road.
Yeah. A nail? Maybe you ran over some, something must have happened. 2? How do you explain 2 at a time?
I don't know. If I knew, trust me, I would explain it, but I don't know.
All right. Well, good luck. Good luck on the roads. All right. So come on in here and tell me what you think of the outcome of this case now.
I'm pleased with the outcome. I deal with people all day long. This is not the first, and I just keep my composure. I listen to their complaints and
blow them off.
Nah, not really. I just want to. I just want to know where they're at. Maybe some people are looking for something for nothing.
You think she was looking for something?
No,
for nothing?
but it was her fault. That it's hard to look at it, but it was her fault.
Okay.
Okay.
Bobby,
it definitely wasn't mine.
Right this way, guy.
Okay.
It's real simple. If the issue is beyond the judge's expertise, the person with the burden of proof has to provide the expert, or that person loses.